What's up, YouTube? Out in the garage again working on some more of this log furniture. And I figured since I'm out here I'll do some filming and show you guys if anybody's interested on trying to build some of this stuff, how I went about it. Maybe it might help you out. I've tried a couple different ways of going about it. So far I'm figuring this way is the best way for me. I don't know, so we'll take a look. I'll show you one that I finished, and this is the coffee table that I finished. I mean, I gotta wait until the spring to put the epoxy in the top, and doing a little bit of light sanding on it yet. Okay, stop. So this one's just about. So I got two. A lot of work on this one. A lot of cutting with the Midas saw. So. But anyway, I think it came out pretty good. This one's like 56 inches long by 25, I think, a little over 2 feet wide. So this is the other one I've been working on. This one I'm doing a little bit different. This one I'm going to make it look like a stack of firewood. So what I did was, on this one, I just sliced this firewood real thin. It's maybe about an eighth. About an eighth. And I sat here and I just pieced them in first, and I'm going to glue them down. But how I came about, see how I painted this one brown, and this one I didn't paint. Because this one was the second one that I did, and I was looking at it and I said, you know what? Maybe if I paint the background darker color, it'll stand out more. So that's what I did on this one, and I'm going to be doing that on the next one too. I just think it just stands out a little bit more. But anyway, how I capped around the pieces on the sides here was I put a little 1-inch piece and it's glued and nailed up through this way, just to give it a little more support, because I was thinking that maybe this might wobble a little bit and I didn't want that to break off. So that really helps out a lot, because now it's nailed this way with the nail gun, and it's actually screwed from the back, and it's also glued. So I don't think it's going to break unless you jumped on it or threw it off your roof. So I think it's just pretty sturdy. So how I did it the inside was, you know, these logs are a little bit wavy. They're up and down. It's not perfectly straight. So I took a piece of Luan board that's a little bit thicker than the slices that I made with the firewood. And then I laid that in there, and it gave me like a guide. And I ran it over with my belt sander just to knock it down, to make it the same all the way around. So that's how I did that. See, on this one I didn't do that, but if I look down close, it's pretty even all the way around. So this one might not be so bad. But some of them, like I say, are up and down, and I just want it to be as flat as I can make it. So that's about how I did the top on this one. I don't know, I might be doing this coffee table the same way. I don't know. I gotta see how it goes. But this is the third one done, and we've got a few more to make. I'm gonna do this, maybe 2 more coffee tables, and maybe another end table, and then Robin's going to want me to make 1 coffee table for the house. I have a log one that I made years ago. But it's got a couple spaces in it, because, you know, that's when I first started doing it. I wasn't too sure how to go about it. And as you build more and more and more, you always think of different ways of doing it and better ways of doing it. So that's what happened. So I'll be building another one for the house probably too. Alright, YouTube, take it easy and stay warm, unless you're down in the south. Alright, YouTube, later.